not still. I'm not being rude, but he just might be dead.
Why? Because he's fat?
Yeah, like I'm dead serious. Like it's just one of those.
You
things.
think he might be dead because he's fat?
In like the last recent years, a lot of battle rappers that are fat have died, and he could have been in the list.
Is that facts?
The ones that I know of that are all within the same like little like crew section, yeah.
But they all caught the same diabetes and died. What the fuck are you talking about?
We're watching. Let's go back to keep watching.
So we're watching a music video right now. Hello, Internet.
Yes.
It's your boy. The voice is not what it should be. The voice is not what it could be. But I'm still here with you, baby. I don't know what else to do. Except for do the damn thing. That's why we're here. Episode 141, Love and Chokes Podcast.
Yes.
I'm sitting across from the kid, young Anthony.
Hey, what's up, guys?
It's your boy Keebler, a.k.a. Coach Keebs,
It's him.
a.k.a. Young Raspy Man, a.k.a. your girlfriend's favorite jiu-jitsu guy. For some of you motherfuckers, that's facts. Ask me about my DMs.
His grandma's favorite grandson.
Ask me.
His grandma's favorite grandson.
Ask me.
Ask my grandma.
My mother's son. Your boy. So anyway, I'm being silly as fuck. We're watching this music video. An artist, and I mean that in the truest sense of the word, an artist named Madness. And the song is called Classy, and he's classy as fuck. He out here imitating Reservoir Dogs and pretending to shoot girls up with heroin and just being classy. And fucking high life on a bitch's titties, just classy as fuck. Punching a mascot in the face.
Yep.
That's classy behavior if I ever saw it. Like, this is one of the classiest videos I've ever seen in my life. Dude just in the hot tub with two cute white trash girls. Like, it's perfect, actually. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
This is a great video.
Great video.
Now, I'm saying, like, songs don't have to be good. Sometimes a song just has to have, like, elements.
Yeah.
And, like, that song has a sense of humor.
It does.
And,
No, the song doesn't have
it had me when I saw the girl with the heroin, honestly. When you look right at the screen and he's like, motherfucker, I'm classy. And then turns back and like fake shoots up a girl. I was like, okay. And that dude went all the way in. The tongue is through the cheek.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Now, there are other things that may not be as self-aware. Now, they might be. But somehow I still think they're dope. Even though I wouldn't say it's good music.
Like what?
Funny you might ask that, Anthony.
Yes.
Perhaps I want to tell you real bad.
Oh.
All right, type in.
I already know that.
What?
Is this the thing you've been raving about for the last few days? The girl.
Yes.
I don't know her name, but I'll look
It's
it up.
her name's Lucifina. So just type in Lucy with an I.
Lucy.
So no Y, just an I. Lucy in the sky.
Lucy in the sky.
Click that shit.
With diamonds?
Nope.
Just Lucy in the sky.
And you'll see Lucifena.
Alright, let's go to YouTube because clearly Lucy in the sky.
Yeah, you want to do this on YouTube. And then you'll see Lucifena. And you're going to click on that shit. And we're about to change everybody's life.
Let's see what happens.
If you're playing the game at home, which I don't pay attention to who's watching live and not.
Lucifena?
Yes.
Alright.
All right. This is about to be the rawest shit you've ever seen in your life. Hit me right now. This is about to be the rawest shit you've ever seen. That is the opposite of mute. You went louder on the ad, but I'm loud. And classy. Motherfucker, I'm classy. Like, there's something beautiful about that song.
It is. I thought you'd enjoy that.
Oh, yeah. This Lucy in the sky gimmick, dude. We're watching this whole video, by the way.
Okay.
Like, so... Alright, so now you take cute girl. You instantly start screaming. Alright, I'm already halfway in,
Yeah.
right? Now, relatively hard beat.
Yeah.
And then, oh wait, the song's about being high and comparing it to death. And then you talk about Satanism. I'm gonna be in. It doesn't have to be that perfect of a song. You have the elements of things I like. Cute white girls, scary music, Satan.
Now and then some cutaways of blood.
There's blood randomly.
Blood
Like,
cutaways.
come on. What's not to love here? You better hear her voice. You have no choice.
Yeah, I just don't know what she's saying.
Oh, you don't know what she's saying?
I have no idea.
All right. Lucy in the sky. Some other shit she says. Then she says, we're so high, we're gonna play. Am I dead or alive? That's the lyric. I don't know what she says.
So weird.
That sounds like a fun game. Let's get so high that we have to play that game.
Am I dead or alive?
Am I dead? That's what happens to people.
I feel like that's something girls say to you.
Stop. Anthony. God damn it.
Either way. Shut the fuck up.
Don't be telling the truth out here. No, seriously. When people like eat too much edibles, especially, they start thinking that they're dead or that they're dying. Mm-hmm. So it's like, let's get that high. Like, let's go there. Like, but then it's like, then she has a whole Thelema theme right here. And I'm like, oh shit, Thelema, blood, screaming white girls? Let's go! Let's go! I'm all in.
More cornstarch.
Dude, I used to make fake blood. You want to see something? You want to see another weird YouTube video?
Let's go. This is.
All right. You got to type in Darren Nihil. This is my old YouTube channel.
Let's get out of here.
Dog, you're about to get deep down the rabbit hole. So, no. Darren, like my name. Yeah. Darren, and then write Nihil. A-N, like one word though. So the channel comes up right away. Darren. N-I, there. Perfect. Kaboom. Click on that.
7 videos.
And there's some video. No, scooch it over. Bloody Call Girls. Play that video right now. This is me just playing with some fake blood that I made. Because I wanted to see what it looked like. So I just started dripping it on a piece of an old, like, Backpages ad style thing, you know?
Yeah.
Those are, like, ads for, like, girls that'll give you hand jobs. There's Shemale Brittany up in this bitch. I just threw some blood on her nose. That's the whole video. And I just put it on YouTube because at that point I didn't care.
This is what you call interpretive art. Darren was doing some very interesting interpretive art back in the day.
106 people watched that video.
Which is even.
That's how fucked up YouTube is. Wait, are there?
Only you.
Don't say anything about that. Okay. Shut the fuck up. Now, let's go back to my channel. Let's see what else is on that channel. Because I don't know what else is on there.
Let's see. Austin Video Blog.
Oh, yeah, that's actually kind of raw.
Why is everything is that thumbnail?
I don't know.
Wait, no,
That was weird. I saw what happened there.
You see, it went.
I do see that. I do
weird.
see that.
Let's go back. Is there a place I can watch?
Then it's gonna play for real this time.
Hopefully.
So this was a stage in my life where I was recording everything.
Mm-hmm.
I had a little flip camera and I brought it around. And I really think like there was that period of time where I was making tons and tons of video content.
Yeah.
And like people started paying attention.
Yeah.
This is like the root of that. You know what I'm saying? Just the habit of constantly recording shit and like just trying to document shit before Gary Vee told me to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Out here.
Everyone's not handsome, Grandpa. Look at that guy. Look at that guy.
Oh, what? That's
That's-
Grandpa.
Yeah. This is back in the day.
Shout out to Mr. Grandpa traveling the world.
You know? Erica just sent me a text.
When I say devil, I mean white devil.
This is in Austin?
Yeah.
Crazy. So he come from Austin to here?
Yeah.
Okay.
His family's from here.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that was the other weird thing in Austin. Everybody was like from Cleveland or from Ohio.
I know. It's very, very weird. My phone is so laggy right now. I'm gonna have to throw this bitch in the window.
3.5 camera frames. That's like 3.5 cubes. Look at this. Hold on.
Hold on, am I listening? Is this music supposed to be playing?
Yeah,
Okay, I just want to make sure.
it's in the blog.
Look at that. Post puberty.
At least you did.
That's Donald talking.
At least you did it tastefully.
Extra large. Boys husky.
Isn't that cold as shit? Donald's looking at a large black dude and looking at me and he's like, extra large? Then he looks at me and he's like, boys husky. That's some cold shit.
Candid thigh shot.
That's my friend Courtney. We like Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Jiu-Jitsu.
Gotcha.
Courtney's super awesome. And Courtney has the hottest wife in the world.
Ooh.
Like in the world.
In the world?
Yeah, I think she's really cute. I don't want to say it again because I don't want to sound creepy, but I think she's really, really pretty. She's dancing for me.
We're just reminiscing through Darren's alternate personality.
Yeah. This is like brown belt days.
This is like more emotional, Darren.
I had emotion.
This is more emotions. Like it seems like you just can tell there's more of it and it's more genuine.
Aw.
Where am I? Cleveland? Is there anything else that is not music?
No.
No. Okay.
We're not listening to me play music.
So what we just did?
I mean, but not like really.
Not really. All right. So no intro because we're already like 15 minutes in. There's no point.
I mean, yeah, we already out here.
There's no more.
We've been live.
We've been live. So
we're not playing you any intro songs today.
Yes. So this is second episode post Darren's announcement of departure.
The second episode after the announce or the first one?
First episode, yeah, first episode. Second episode total. Darren is departing of the land and going to the Vegas.
Yeah.
The Vegas. He's about to be.
I know the fucking ASL for Las Vegas now.
What is it?
It's L, and this is A, and this is S.
Oh.
And that's so CLE is the airport code
Right.
for Cleveland.
Right.
And that's why I started saying that. And like, I don't know, people can say whatever the fuck they want. Like, there are several people who have told me that I started that shit. I don't know if that's true. I know that I wasn't inspired by anything except for my airport ticket when I was like coming home from Austin. I mean, when I was coming home from somewhere on a plane. I think it might have been Austin. But I was like, man, what if I just started using the airport code, CLE, and doing this ASL thing in this moment also had a double meaning? Because, like, it's a no longer popularly used hand gesture, meaning go fuck yourself or go fuck your mother. And I thought that was fun to do in every single one of my videos that you watch with your children. Yeah.
Always look for the double meaning.
I mean, always look for it if you're fucking with me, honestly. Like, if I put out PG content, it is PG and it's also XXX. It's just the way it is. I don't know any other way to do it.
Read between the lines, kid.
That's how it stays fire out there. And by XXX, I don't actually mean pornographic. It just means there's going to be an element of subversion involved.
Yes. Elements that you gotta like sift through is called Easter eggs that Darren likes to leave for people.
Yes.
So.
Like I just left one right there. You know, like what? Why not? I can't help myself.
You said I have to. I need you guys to come back and analyze it.
It's for fun, man. It's for fun. Then you can guess how many things am I doing that are gimmicks.
Right.
It's like, how many times did I tap that table and why? Is it anything?
People are just gonna look into stuff now. They're just gonna like just.
What does the number 8 mean to me?
I think.
Did that meaning change a couple of days ago? Did the number 8? That's my favorite number.
This is news to me.
8 is my favorite number.
Okay. So 8.
What does it mean to me? And did it change recently? And can you find 8s anywhere? In the things that I do and say? It's hard to say. It's hard to know these things.
Yeah.
But here's what I'll tell you.
All
I'll
right.
give you a little bit on 8.
All right.
8 used to be my favorite number because I would picture it as like it's a way to see infinity inside something that's finite.
Okay.
If you change your angle, you smush it a little bit. You know, if you can change its perspective. 8 is infinity. And I thought that was kind of cute when I thought about it. Do you know anything about Mr. Rogers?
I know he won I think an Emmy.
He's a really interesting dude. So he had a personal numerology as well, right? So I have a personal numerology.
Yeah.
It's nothing that I don't believe in it for anyone else but me. But I have a personal numerology. Like when I see the number 8 on something that's associated with something I'm about to do, I feel like it's a good omen. And I don't know who that omen is coming from, but like I feel like the universe is like, yo, do you got this? Like when I see an 8, I'm like, oh cool, I got this. The universe is with me, and like that's really ridiculous.
Is it because Vegas has 8 letters?
No, but it does, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Okay, so chill on the numerology. You can't let them know everything. We can't show them everything behind the curtain now.
Wait. Now, I gotta map this out in my head now.
It does have 8 letters. Now.
Does it? No, not that.
What?
3, 6.
What are you trying to figure out?
No, that didn't work.
What are you trying to figure out?
I was looking at Cleveland.
Oh, no, it doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work.
Which is hilarious.
Oh, the signs.
Look, I wanted it to. Damn.
Cleveland. No D. Cleveland.
If you edit the name of my city, don't you ever edit the name of my city, you son of a bitch?
He changes his tattoo. Just covers
Wait, where was I? You cut me off. Where was I?
He covers up the D
Where was
because it's too important.
Help me.
You were talking about numerology. You're talking about
Yes,
yeah.
Fred Rogers.
Mm-hmm.
So he would use the number 143. And to him, 143 meant I love you. Because I has 1 letter, love has 4 letters, and you has 3 letters. So he would use that number randomly in his show.
Mm-hmm.
And one day he was saying that like he went swimming and he got out of the pool and got on a scale and he weighed 143 pounds. He just thought that was like really magical. And like 1 + 4 is 5 + 3 is 8. So I've added that piece of Fred Rogers' numerology into my numerology for myself.
Yeah.
And so now 8 is also I love you, as well as it being infinite. Because that phrase would add up to 8.
All right.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, that's all madness. That's all madness. But it's like fun shit. It's like fun madness. It doesn't make me like hate my neighbor for wearing different colors or for not eating the right foods or for not going to my church, which I don't have one. There's no church of 8.
There is no Church of 8. And Justin Bieber's,
Yet.
that is not true. There will be many more of these. Don't think that this is over.
Oh, did he think the podcast is over?
Yeah, it's not
The
over.
podcast is not stopping.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that then?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
The podcast is going no fucking where. How about that?
Yeah.
How about that?
Save your sad faces for another day, Mr. Beavers.
There will be no sad faces. This podcast keeps rolling. It just changes. We're going to do it different ways.
Yeah.
So there will still be video content. There will still be audio content. And I told you that we won't stop. And I told you that we won't stop. And I told you that we won't stop. That's how I feel. Shit. I'm done with the sad.
Yes, let's talk about the exciting.
No, I'm just saying.
No, let's just. Yeah.
I'm personally done with the sad. Like, but I'm not done like processing the sad. So like today, I'm driving to lifting. Let's get personal, motherfuckers.
Uh-oh. He said, uh-oh.
Shut up.
He's got the chest out.
No, shut up. I just got these titties, dude. They're brand new, you know? Everybody were in 9th grade and girls got titties,
Yeah.
and they were like,
They're just out.
all of a sudden everyone had good posture.
It's out. It's like, what?
You didn't have good posture last summer, Kim. It's like, last summer, your shoulders were forward. This summer, your shoulders just opened right up.
Yeah, my back hurts.
I got these titties now. I know what she was going through.
Yeah.
All right, so then my shoulders go right back for it because I don't give a fuck.
Posture.
Where were we?
You said
Oh.
the happiness of lifting.
So I'm on my way to train, and I have my phone on, and it's on YouTube, and it's playing music. Whitney Houston, I Have Nothing comes on. By the time this bitch gets to the chorus, I'm not sure if I can continue driving because I am crying at a rate that is astonishing. I am drenched in tears. I am shaking a little bit. Not like convulsing, but I'm like, I got the little shoulder shakes going, and it's raining hard. I'm like, is this safe? Now, do I just change the song? No, that would make sense. I am a sick fuck. So I'm like, you have to sing this song now. You can't let this song win. So I'm driving in the rain, and I'm crying, and I have no voice. So I'm just lip syncing Whitney Houston and crying, right? I must have looked like a fucking raving lunatic. And then I got to the driveway of the academy and took a deep breath. I sat there for a second and I was like, okay, you can't be crying inside the fucking academy.
Again.
Shut up. That was private.
It's private mode.
God damn it. No, I'm kidding. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I cried on Friday when I told the boys. And I wiped my face off. And I know I still look like I was crying, so I put my hood up and I walk and I grab my kettlebell right away and just started doing my shit. And then I murdered the workout today. I kicked that workout in the motherfucking dick.
All thanks to Whitney Houston.
All because of Whitney Houston.
Shout out, girl.
Shout out to Whitney.
Yeah, rest in peace with that pile.
You watch her mouth.
Hey, man.
She was the queen.
Yeah, it's okay. And Queen gets what she wants.
All the coke.
All the coke. Why not? I don't care. It's her life. She lived it. Did a good job. Don't be that.
Good job.
Yeah, don't be mad at Kanye though,
What do you mean?
or Pusha T, or whoever put that picture out there.
What picture?
Oh, somebody used like that bathroom, the famous bathroom scene as their album cover, and people got really upset from the family. But like, hey, you guys messed up. Shouldn't have left that picture out there for the world to see.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
I don't have an opinion on that at all. Like,
it's news.
is it though?
It is. It's news because it was brought out there for attention to the public, so it's news. It's different if it's just a mundane thing like the sky is blue today. It'd be interesting if you lived in a place like Alaska and maybe like, they don't get sunlight, but everywhere else in the world is pretty normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not normal to see somebody's bathroom just coked up. Coked up.
Hey,
Yeah.
I got a Facebook friend today
Yeah.
who was in the room with me when I was doing cocaine in Toronto.
Yeah.
I was like, why do I know this face? I know your face. Confirm.
Confirm. Listen, we are friends.
Confirm.
I remember you now.
But yeah, that is not something that I endorse.
There you go. Consistently. He's an endorser consistently.
But I don't condemn.
Yeah. That's why I said.
I just don't think it's a good drug for me.
Yeah.
I'm a really high energy person.
Yeah.
I don't really need that drug.
Does it like turn you back down, or does it just keep you up? Do you hit like a threshold where it's like an overflow when you just go back down?
I just feel like it's an unnecessary thing that on a timeline makes my dick limp.
Yeah.
So that's a dangerous thing to be fucking around with.
Yeah. Well, lifting weights does not. There's no amount of weights you lift will ever fix that. If you keep doing coke.
Like if I get you back to the crib, and I can't have fun the way I want to have fun,
That's a problem.
what are we doing out here?
That's a problem.
Daddy not happy.
That's a problem, sir.
Daddy paid for these drugs?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No.
So.
Cannabis. All day.
Every single time. We got recaps.
Of?
UFC.
We haven't talked about this?
We have not. Remember, the last thing we talked about was your announcement, and then we didn't have a podcast after that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right.
So let me bring up some results.
Some shit. Did you watch everything?
I think I watched was the last fight. I was like, I wanted to see that one for sure.
We didn't talk about Devontae?
No, we did not.
Jesus.
No.
Dog.
I heard
That motherfucker is doing his thing.
Starch, some dude just came out there. Blah, blah.
10 toes the fuck down. Devontae Smith. I was lucky enough that he let me have an experience cornering him. That was nice of him. Because he didn't need jiu-jitsu corners. He's knocking people down.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not
Punching
trying.
dudes in the mouth.
I'm not trying to make it to the second round. I'm trying to just get this over
He
with.
is out here starching kids in the first round and then cutting brilliant promos. You know what was really dope?
What?
If you look at people's Instagram who are famous who posted that clip,
Mm-hmm.
other famous people, and this is like it's just one metric of looking at things. Other famous people are commenting on that thing with bink bink, which is what he says during his fucking promo. So people paid attention
To what he said.
to what he said. Like, they're listening to him. They're engaged with him.
Yeah.
And he got the bonus for fucking performance of the night. So you can't win more than that. You don't really get touched in this fight. You're unharmed. If you want to fight very, very soon, if a cool opportunity presented itself,
could.
you're in a position where you can step in and take some cool opportunities.
Right.
You've had 2 first-round KOs that were nice, clean, kind of dirty shit KOs, yeah?
Yeah.
Like the kind of KOs that belong on a highlight reel on national motherfucking television.
ESPN.
Back to back.
Yeah.
And then you cut a killer promo that people are quoting. I remember seeing that dude on Instagram before I was on Instagram. And he had made a video of himself. He might have only had a fight or 2 at this point.
Yeah.
He took time to create and edit a video for himself, to promote himself. And I realized that he knew that he was a product as well as a man. And I was like, that dude's special. And he's charismatic. And everyone that's met that dude, like when he briefly came to our school,
Yeah.
they were saying the same kinds of things.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that dude's really charismatic. And like, you can feel that energy. And so I think that guy's got a huge future.
Yeah.
Huge future. I'm very, very happy for that guy. Good for that dude.
Just needs to keep it
And
up.
look what he did to take himself to the next level, too. What did he do?
He left. He left. He's gone. He's in the altitudes temporarily. He travels back and forth, but still, his camp. The majority of his time is spent, or the majority of his time, like
As it should be.
as his camp is in Colorado, which makes sense. Makes sense.
So, we got to find out where I'm going to be training when I'm down in Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
I've been looking at a lot of options. I'm not going to say anything, and it's not because I'm, like, trying to be tricky.
It's just like you're not sure yet.
It's honestly, one, I'm not sure. 2, I mean, I am just talking about me training. I don't want to put anything where it makes it seem like I'm announcing where Jess is training. Or, like, I don't want people to get confused.
Yeah.
But, there are a lot of motherfucking amazing options.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
I saw that post. There's a lot of cool spots.
Besides that post,
Yeah.
the number 1 guy in the world my weight lives in Las Vegas, as far as I can see. That's what it looks like to me.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's a person I might want to ask a few questions of.
Might want to ask a lot of questions of.
Like 1 or 2.
And you might be able to tell him something that he's never seen before.
Yeah, but it won't matter. Because I know stuff it would only matter in a nerdy sense.
Right.
Because the best guys don't give a fuck about how to get out of really tough shit.
Yeah.
They're like, why'd you let this all happen to you? Like, you should have been whooping his ass. Here's how you whoop a dude's ass. What? He has your back. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. You lost, dog. Like, that's their mentality.
Right.
They're not wrong.
Yeah.
Like, you can't teach a wrestling clinic on, like, all right, the guy's about to pin you. Now. It's like, no wrestler gives a fuck. Now, when a wrestler pulls off a cool move like that, everybody cheers.
Yeah.
But nobody wants to drill that move.
You do if you're the number 2 guy in the world.
They drill that double leg, and they swim for the half. Or they drill that double leg, and they find the lace. Like, they don't fucking... I almost got stuck, and here's what I do.
You do that if you're the number 2 guy. You feel bad for him, and you tell him, hey, man. You gotta say, hey, get your balls up off the floor, and you better figure that shit out. If you want to be number 1, you better have that cool move in your back pocket.
So, I'm grateful that I spent time learning that kind of shit I learned, like, about the back.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw that Faraz And that dude they call the Silver Fox put out an hour-long video of them, like, doing back escapes and discussing them.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch the video yet. I'm sure there's something new I can learn in there. But, if I were going to spend actual time on my jiu-jitsu, defending the back wouldn't be it, because I spent a great deal of time on that.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I do that gimmick where I defend without my fucking hands.
Yeah.
Like, I spent a lot of time working on, like, where am I really? Like, I was watching a Frank Mir video,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, oh, I'm just patient. I moved my windpipe offline. And I was like, nigga, you just turned the wrong way. Like, that is not the way you turn your neck in a choke. I wonder if he still lives in Vegas. We can have a talk about it.
Let's find out.
But, like, all respect, you know? I respect Frank Mir. And he's way bigger than me. But he's turning his head the wrong fucking way, in my opinion. And he can tell me why I'm wrong, and then I can tell him why he's wrong, and then we can both either nod and go, I see your point.
Yeah. Or just be
Or
like,
one of us will be like, oh, you're right.
yeah.
Or somebody will be like, go fuck yourself. Like,
Yeah.
who knows?
Right.
But I'm cool with any of those options. I want to see why he says this is correct. And if he still thinks it's correct when I show him what I believe I know about the position. Like, these are the kind of conversations I want to have. Like, with guys who are very, very good, I want to be like, is this crazy? Like, I don't think I have a cult here. Dudes are trying to choke me. I do not have a special neck. It's vulnerable as fuck. How come I haven't been choked in a long, long time? Are they conditioned not to try? Like, I just don't believe that.
No.
I think Dan Van's trying to choke me.
Of course.
He's trying to fucking choke me.
Of course he is. There's no conditioning from him.
No.
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 Like, he was my friend for heel hook me games.
Mm-hmm.
I'd put myself in a full heel hook
Yeah.
and give it to Dan. He would tap me a lot. Like 80% of the time. I would be like, oh, mistake, mistake, mistake. So when he's on my neck, I know he's trying. I'm just good at defending the back and not good at defending heel hooks.
There you go.
But I'm going to get better.
Yes. In due time.
All right, so Devontae's fight.
Devontae's fight.
Hats off.
Excelente.
10 toes down, King Cage. Then the next fight of note, not that one. You're pointing at the main event. The next fight of note to me is Hani Yahya versus Ricky Simone.
Shoulder tackle.
The shoulder tackle. So in this fight, they're both coming forward, right? But as they come forward, fucking Simone's shoulder hits Hani Yahya in the chest and drops him. And I was like, wait a second. Was that a pro wrestling shoulder tackle in real life?
Yes.
Does that mean that the shoulder tackle is potentially a shoot or based on a thing that happened in a real fight one time? I mean, now it is. When I do shoulder tackles in pro wrestling and I still plan on continuing to train and perform in pro wrestling to some degree in my future. I'm going to do my shoulder tackles like motherfucking Ricky Simone. Because I saw him do that in real life.
And it worked.
And it worked.
It worked.
So I'm on team shoulder tackle. So thank you, Ricky Simone, for adding to the game in a real way. You're a pioneer on accident. Because he didn't try to do that.
Yeah, it was just an incident.
Boom! Shoulder tackle.
What's
I was
up?
like, oh my God. If a motherfucker Irish whips a dude into the cage and he runs off of it, I will like, I will lose my fucking mind. Someone like just goes, boom, out spin and runs off like it's ropes. I'm like, Irish whips a shoot now.
There you go. So
Irish whips a shoot.
add more moves to your arsenal. So it's real life now.
But the fight that everybody was thinking about and talking about was Anderson Silva versus Joel Adesanya.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
It was as expected. Except for the
I think
knockout.
Homegirl might be here.
Oh.
Tell her to come down the fucking stairs. She's leaving Target. Okay.
But yeah, it went as expected. But there's the same thing that always goes. If you're only good at one thing, it gets weird. If like both guys are really good at one thing and they only use one thing, becomes a weird fight. Like if you have two brawlers fighting, you'll have a good like wild fight. But if you have two technical guys doing it, it's like a weird. Like, all right, let's do the shadow.
It's very calculated.
Let's do the shadow tag game.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not what I'm sure everybody expected. I'm sure they wanted to see more Matrix stuff and less B swatting.
Dude, you gotta get your kung fu block.
Yes, I'm not falling for
That's that 52. Do you know about the 52?
What's 52?
Type in 52 blocks on YouTube, right? Motherfucking now, you ignorant fuck.
52 blocks.
52 blocks, dog. Oh, that's that 52. People see me and they say, is that Muay Thai? And I say, no. Is that a form of Kung Fu? And I say, no. This is that 52.
Mr. 52 blocks, defend yourself from...
You need to show me these videos before you click on one.
I can't because it's like it's doing this weird thing where it's not...
Hookers.
Which one? Prison...
How long are they?
This one is 12 and this one is 3.
Go to 3.
See if it loads up.
Come on now.
Load in. Load in, fingers crossed.
The 52, the 52, the 52.
Don't be weird, internet.
Don't be weird.
Yeah, it's being weird.
Why are you being weird?
Yeah, it's being weird. I'm gonna do a quick refresh and see.
Why are you being weird, huh?
Yeah, it's being weird.
Weird ass how.
Alright, we'll let you
Shout out to Bad Baby.
we'll let you load in the meantime.
I still fuck with that. We were talking about bad songs and like shit that isn't music.
That is your thing. And then
I'm just excited that Israel won
Yeah.
and that Anderson didn't look old.
yes.
Like the fact that Anderson didn't embarrass himself and when he said, I'll fight again, my heart didn't sink when I heard that. That made me really happy. Because that happens with fighters that are legends and they're getting old, you know? Like they're like, oh man, I might have lost tonight, but I'm gonna be back, and their face is all contorted and like they got worked, and you're like,
Don't do it to me.
okay,
Don't do
good
it to
for
us.
you. But you're
Don't
like
do it.
praying they don't fight anymore.
Don't do it again. Your son needs to come to you and be like, no, daddy, no. No, I am the new spider. You sit down. Daddy, no. Daddy, no.
Like, don't make your kids cry.
Daddy, I will avenge you. Mr.
will avenge you.
Mr. Adesanya, I will fight you now. I am
Yeah.
the new spider 2.0.
But yeah, that's not the case.
No. No.
Anderson fighting in Curitiba, especially if he fights somebody like, I don't know, as close to a can as possible.
Yeah.
So he can just put the fucking Matrix Merc down one last time, right off into the sunset.
Yeah, Chris Weidman's calling like, hey man, what do you do?
Can we not?
You still have stuff in your neck, dude. I just saw you pull out like some
Wait,
wires.
stop. You know what Kevin Gastelum and saying Chris Weidman.
No, I'm serious. Chris Weidman was the one who said
What's
it.
wrong with Chris Weidman?
He had he was pulling tubes out of his neck like maybe like 2 weeks ago. I think he went through like neck surgery recently. So he's like, but literally it's like a little hole.
And he's trying to fight?
He's put a picture up like, hey, what's up? 3?
No.
No, man. Why do you want to bury this legend again? Let's not do that.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
And he's like,
No, it really is. It doesn't make any fucking sense. He on them drugs.
he is. Especially how you beat Kevin Gastelum and you're like, why
He on
you?
them drugs.
Yeah, you should just call out Kevin again and be like, after you lose to him, I'll beat you again.
Show me. Is there a list anywhere of like the top 20 middleweights?
Let's see if we can do this without the internet.
I want to see 10 through 20. I don't want to see anybody in the top 10 fighting Anderson.
Let's see. Come on, internet.
Or just show me the middleweights. Because maybe somebody in the top 10 sucks.
Let's see. Is
Which sounds ridiculous.
it gonna give me something? Not gonna give me anything. Yeah, that's not gonna work. And this is the site
Go
cannot.
through the chop.
I tried. Trust me, I'm trying. It's not working.
The chop.
I hate that so much.
The whole internet.
Yeah, the whole internet.
It's frozen.
Yeah, it's just like it won't. Whatever's already loaded up will work, but nothing.
That's
else.
okay.
But we can do it. With
I don't give a Frenchman's fuck.
We can do it with our imaginations, and in the meantime, oh come on! I wanted to show this one. You bastards! This is the one I cared about. Now I gotta do this with my phone.
The 52 blocks. I'm trying to tell you, dog. That 52.
Yeah, you
You
can.
need to stop being ignorant.
Yeah, you can hush that shit. I'm trying to look up the next fight. It's UFC Francis Ngannou
Oh yeah, and
versus
Kane.
Kane. I will be super healthy. I can beat John Jones. And it's Sunday. And it's not a bad card because you know who else is on that card?
Who else?
Kron Gracie is his debut
Oh,
this
great.
Sunday.
Who's he fighting?
Alex Caceres, so he's gonna murk him because Alex likes to take his time and be goofy. He said, "Hey man, all this
Alex
hair."
is experienced though, man.
He's experienced, but he just likes to do weird things and likes to like lose
He
his
just likes
fights.
to do weird things and lose his fight.
Yeah, like he like
How dare you?
he comes.
I heard he rededicated himself. That's what I heard.
Yeah, okay.
I'm serious.
Yeah, I heard Santa Claus wasn't real either, but you know what? I'm gonna keep my life going the way I want to. Like, yeah, he also said he isn't really into the whole fight game thing, so there's that too. So he can be a dedicated guy that doesn't care about his job. So Kron, eat him up.
Sorry, I'm answering texts about shipping shit.
That's fine.
God damn it! Everything's so crazy right now.
It's fine. I'm talking about
Crazy right now.
talking about Kron Gracie. Just eat him up. Yum 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 yum.
That's what you think?
That's what I think. I think what he's gonna do. He's gonna throw some hands.
All right, so just so we can have some opposition in the street.
Are you gonna pick against your man?
He's my man now.
I think he's up there in the range of people.
I imitate Kron's style a lot. I like Kron's jiu-jitsu.
Yes, I may not like his ideals.
I like his jiu-jitsu a lot, but I also like ribbing you.
Yes,
And I think that there's some things about Alex Alexis that are very good. Or what did I say? How do you say
Alex
his name?
Caroline is Alex Caceres.
That's a different one.
Yes, this is like I'm like this is a third.
All right, he's
it's a-
gonna lose that. I can't even say his name.
He's like you want it.
Sorry, Bruce Leroy.
I hope it's like this is what you should say. I hope Alex knocks the flat Earth out of him.
I'm getting choked out.
He said Alex knocked the flat Earth out of the Kron. Make him gain some
He's a
sense
flat
back.
earther.
Yeah, he was with Eddie Bravo
We
and
out,
then
we out,
he was
we
him
out.
and Eddie Bravo were hanging out too
We're
much.
all the way out. Like you got good jiu-jitsu.
And he's like, I don't know, man. There's been like videos of him talking about it, and like him looking at like all these documentaries about the Earth and how like it's flat. It was in a really weird place for a while. When you get into that weird samurai space, you start to like not listen to the rest of the world. But I hope he does his thing, gets his W, and somebody sends him a
I think you will.
science book afterwards. I also hope that Cain Velasquez becomes Cain Velasquez again and runs.
Is that similar to Making America Great Again?
Yes, it is. Except
It
it's
sounds like it would be.
it would be, except it's a Mexican, so it's different.
He's a Mexican American.
Yeah. But in the rest of the world, he's Mexican. To everybody, so like us, yeah, he's a Mexican American. To everybody else in America, he's a Mexican. He says brown pride on your chest. You're a Mexican.
He does have a very prominent tattoo.
That says brown pride. He does not, even though he does not speak a lick of Spanish. Yeah,
Is that true?
he probably can't even say hola. I don't know. He's probably. I know it's really bad. I know it's really bad Spanish.
Well. Out here getting tattoos, but not taking in the culture.
Yeah, no.
You know what culture element he really did take to heart, though?
The wrestle culture.
That work ethic.
Yeah, it's called. You heard the
That motherfucking work ethic.
you heard the first day of his gym story.
No.
So like he came in and like yeah, they know like he's a great college wrestler, but like Javier was like, hey, I think it's homegirl. Javier's like, hey, like I'm busy talking to somebody. Can you stop bothering me? And he's like, hey, I just want to talk to you for a second. Like, say, hey, I'm busy with this guy. Can you stop talking to me? All right, kick that bag 1,000 times and then come talk to me. And then he's like, kick that bag 1,000 times and he's like, hello, my name's Javier. Nice to meet you.
Come in. That's fire. That's a good story. I mean, that's how you used to make pro wrestlers.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to be a wrestler. It's like, oh, cool, bro. I need you to do 500 free squats,
Yeah.
run 2 miles, and then come fucking talk to me.
Yeah.
If you can't do that, you're not learning how to wrestle. And for most people, that sounds unreasonable. But like, we both know how long it takes to do 100 squats.
Yeah.
If you can't do 500 squats
In a day.
and run 2 miles, and they literally give you unlimited time,
Yeah.
it's because you're mentally weak. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Like, I could run 2 miles and I can't run. You know what I'm saying?
I'd make 2 miles.
If it took me 15 minutes to run a mile, it would take me 30 minutes because I can't really run.
Right.
right? So I would have to do some kind of gimmick skip,
Yeah.
and I could get it done. So like, think about how few guys pass that. Think about how many fucking weak cunts there are in the world who want to do something awesome. But you can't sacrifice 500 squats.
Forever. You also know that you're on.
Or you can't sacrifice leaving the comfort of knowing where all your friends live. I can.
Yeah.
Come on.
If you want to, it's up to you. That's why. Like,
Do you want to be on?
You
Ditch your badge gimmick.
gotta move your badge. Turn your badge over.
Just ditch it.
Yeah.
And then you got to give her a fucking cord.
Do you want to be on?
Sure. Can I have a cigarette first?
Yeah.
Get you plugged in. Special.
I'm going to quit.
New character.
I am too. Every time.
No, I'm serious.
You are?
Yeah. I'm not taking any with me to Vegas. And I'm not smoking once I get there. Facts.
Proud of you.
Facts. Well, I don't smoke when I'm out of town anyway. And so I'm just going to, like, stay with it. Plus, you lose clout with new athletes.
Yeah, you do.
And I don't have any clout to lose because I'm nobody out there. You know? So, I'm going to be a little fish in the big pond who's trying to eat fish and become a big fish again, you know? I got to fly right for a little while. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. Especially living in a house with other people. Like, never that. So, I'm sitting across now from my friend Erica.
As close as you possibly can, Erica. There you go. That's good. Maybe like a fist.
Like, almost smooching.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, you're almost smooching. Like,
Is that good?
you've leaned in. So, what'd it do?
This is my first time on the podcast. And
Yeah.
my last. Holy shit.
Why is it your last?
I don't know. How long are you going to be in Vegas for? Maybe I can come out and see you.
This is,
I might be on there. I might be out there forever. I might be out there, and
then you'll see me, my ass again for sure.
Yes. Yes. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, somebody else thought the podcast was over. Never that.
Never.
Never that.
Never ever. It'll.
We're
never
only
die.
141 of these in.
Yes.
Rogan's at like 13 hundo.
Yes. He's gonna make.
Fuck you mean? You think we're only gonna do this 150 times? Then be like, oh guys, it was the money while it lasted.
I'm gonna do 365, like the amount of days in a year, and then done. Did it. Did it. It's over, guys.
Never.
Sign
I'm gonna
out.
push that shit.
Yeah.
So how was your day?
It was good. I'm
That was-
glad it's over.
Ah, yes. Fair.
Felt
Fair.
like a Monday on a Tuesday.
Aw.
Damn Tuesday.
Poor thing.
No, not poor thing. It's all good.
But yes, the Vegas trip is being planned for, even by text as we speak. I've got to get everything I want shipped
Yeah.
out of my house by the 19th.
Are you taking the car?
No. I have a buyer.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's some cash.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Got some monies.
Got some monies coming in, just a few. And then I'm open-minded out there.
Yeah.
I'm going to miss you.
I wouldn't mind getting a part-time job. I'm going to miss you.
You got a part-time job.
Yeah.
Doing what?
Something I would do for free.
Oh, okay, there we go. I just had to hear that out for a second. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's understandable.
I'm not proud.
I understand.
It just doesn't make any sense for me to have a job here.
Yeah.
And just teach jujitsu.
Yeah. But now, be a free man.
What?
Let
I
your
have a
wings
quick
fly.
story. I
Yeah.
met a girl at a party who does jujitsu on the west side, and she tried to pull me, and I was like, no, I got my guy in the east side. And then you're leaving, and I was like, oh, God.
She try to get you to a hurricane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, this jelly roll doesn't roll anyone's mats, okay? Okay.
You should go there. You should go there.
No, loyal to you.
You're still my friend.
Yeah, but like, you can't be loyal if he's gone. Because there's no loyalty.
Then
in
you're just
that.
not doing jujitsu.
Yeah, then it's like more like a slap in the face than anything else.
You gotta go train, and then when I come in to visit, you can train with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've trained at Hurricane before. I'll show up at Hurricane.
Where are you going, Anthony?
I don't know yet. I'm still waiting for all the proverbial like pencils and pens to drop and see what changes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
things
are still in flux.
things are still
I
in flux.
understand,
Yeah. So
but still love and chokes.
something may happen. I know.
We don't know.
We don't
Let's
know.
see what happens on Saturday.
On
And
Saturday.
if you fuck with me on a level where like you want to like, oh, I want to make sure I say goodbye, come on Saturday.
You should definitely come on.
I'm
Saturday.
still teaching. So here's something we should probably talk about.
Yes.
I'm gonna teach until I have to fucking go.
Mm-hmm.
So that means Sunday morning, the 24th, is my last class in Cleveland.
Whoa.
On the 25th, I am gone. And if that plan changes, I'm not teaching again after that Sunday.
Oh, like so if that.
So like if I end up driving out the next day or flying out the next day,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna suddenly teach on Monday.
Right.
The 24th is it.
So.
I get a lot of these messages and comments that are like, if only I had trained more.
Well, you can train now. He said, guess what? Guess what? Hey, hey.
Come the fuck through then.
Hey, hold on. Privates are available.
Oh yeah, I'll do privates.
There you go. So everybody who's
Anthony
out
out
there,
here trying to get money in your boy's pocket.
he said,
'Cause he's a friend.
privates are available.
Yeah, privates are available as fuck.
Yeah. So,
You can come through and get those.
so between the hours of whenever you want and
And whenever the fuck you want.
So
You
those
can
are,
show up. We can do it at the crib. We can do it at the spot.
yeah.
I'll come to your crib if you have mats. If you don't have mats, it's weird. I'm not getting in your mattress and showing you an armbar. That's called sex.
And then I lick the back of your calf.
I mean, that little spot behind the knee, though, my mouth has been there. Like, it's like a spot that like people don't get touched.
Yeah. It's like it's sensitive.
I'm a big underbreast guy.
Under breast, yeah, a good move. Because it gets itchy for girls. That's a good move to do. Like, like give them like a little itch.
And like across your stomach, where like nobody wants to be touched.
Yes.
I'm touching that.
There you go.
I like my stomach touched.
Good.
There you go.
But it's like a spot that like can cause insecurity for some women.
Yeah, because it's like you're basically
Yeah.
sizing them.
Mm-hmm. I do it like gentle, firm, like I'm doing this, and I like you,
Yeah.
even if I don't like them.
There you go.
Can I say nothing's inappropriate?
Go.
There's plenty of inappropriate
Don't
things
you
been
fucking
said.
hold back or only hear her. Like,
So,
it's your first time on.
so you size up across the belly. I size up like down the pants.
You go like whoosh,
Just gotta
like,
see.
from like hip to
what
knee?
we're
Oh,
no,
oh,
like
Right,
dick.
right the crotch. Okay.
No,
She's
like
going
we're
right
going
to the dick.
straight. Like
Okay.
what? Let's not fuck around with what we're working with.
Okay, gotcha.
Or
alright.
not working with.
There you go.
Just saying.
Good move.
She
Good
wants
move.
to know.
There's
Good move, good move.
dimensions we can take real quick.
She wants to know.
I appreciate a person that's convenient, like consistent with time. They're like, hey, I got stuff to do, places to be. Let's figure this out right now. Are you? Do you meet my standards or not? If not, let's go home.
See, is that how it works?
So for some
Or is-
people, yes.
Is
Yeah.
it like,
For some people, yes. Other people, they play the game where it's like, hey, let's hold hands,
Like-
let's watch a movie, let's be
wait,
awkward.
once you touch my dick,
But you make a
it's
decision.
not on?
No, you make a decision right there and then. It's just because it's your dick. It's
Stop.
different.
Are you telling me right now?
I've seen people.
See, I was always under the impression that a woman decides she's going to fuck you and then touches your dick.
Not necessarily. Depends on the type of woman.
No?
No.
No.
It can go either way, or is
Yes.
it mostly? Would you say that it's mostly? Like, you're about to blow my mind if you say this. Would you say that women mostly check cock and go, "All right, we're having this," or they're like, "All right, I'm gonna fuck this guy. All right, that's what we have tonight."
I think it's the latter, but they're silly.
And
I
if
mean,
they, all right, so I'm more correct than
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
Yeah,
you are.
yeah.
So then I figured after they have that sex, if they're like on appearance or on like physicality alone, they might not be into it. They may never come back, or they're like, this guy's a really great guy and it really wasn't that bad, and then they just train them. Because most dudes have to get trained, no matter what. And I mean, all of us have to get trained.
Yes.
Because everybody's fucking different. But some dudes would require a great deal of training, just like some women require a great deal of training.
Yes.
You know what needs the most training?
I think I already know.
What?
I'm not allowed to say it.
You're not allowed to say it?
My lawyers would tell me otherwise.
Respect. I think hand jobs are grossly misunderstood. Yes. I think they are profoundly underused, grossly misunderstood.
If I can find this, please work YouTube.
You look, let me just give you a hint. You can't stroke something that is dry like it is wet. Okay? You can't do that.
Physics.
You see how the skin on my finger moves when I add tension to the grip? Well, that's a good principle to follow in life. I don't need to get super graphic, but you shouldn't be slow stroking with no tension here.
Have I ever shown you this video?
That has never ever felt good. All you're doing, and also watch it on the downstroke. Like easy on the downstroke. Easy on the downstroke. Because what you're doing is you're pulling all of my skin taut. You can go much harder on an upstroke than you can on a downstroke. The downstroke is an art. Chill the fuck out. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing, and it's okay. I appreciate your level of enthusiasm.
There you go.
But I think you're about to separate the space underneath my frenulum. Every time you downstroke. Whew.
That brings back nightmares.
I know.
Yeah,
Everyone's been there.
because I've had it happen.
Because hand jobs are terrible overall.
Nails. They disagree with those too.
And of course, everybody focuses on the blowjob. There's even classes on that shit. Like, there's like, look, man, if you had a decent hand job game, you wouldn't need the fucking blowjob class. Because you would barely have to give a blowjob. You can give a hand job with your mouth around a cock, and you'd be the best blowjob girl he's probably ever had, because every other girl sucks at blowjobs. These are facts.
I'm just gonna play this video for you now. I feel like
These are
you play
facts.
it. No, of course not. Why not?
Yeah, the internet's fucking you in the dick.
There we go. Yes, this came through.
Huzzah!
This is your nightmare.
This is my nightmare?
Yes.
Hand job cabin. We're watching the trailer for a movie that looks like a spoof of Cabin Fever. And no, it's not Cabin Fever because there's monsters or ghosts.
Or children.
Yeah. It was like a ghosty clown nurse. It was a ghost juggalo. Is she a legit juggalo?
You'll see.
I have a crush on a juggalo on the internet.
Just keep watching.
Whoa. Can we watch this as a real movie?
It's not a real movie.
Okay.
I wish it was.
The sock on the door. Oh, that's my dream. To be in a scary movie where the monster just wants to jerk your dick off. But is she bad at it?
Listen.
Freak OTP handjob accident?
Over the pants.
Her handjob hand slips, causing it to strike her own face and tumble out of a window to her death.
Just flicking it. It's just horrific hand jobs. Oh, that's Owen Benjamin.
Yes.
In life, sometimes things are far worse than that.
You know what they're trying to do to my man Owen? He is going a little crazy. He's gone down the conspiracy theory rabbit hole real hard. But
In this place,
I still fuck with you. I don't care what nobody says. Fuck everybody.
and it's all her fault. There's something evil in this place.
Oh my god. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life.
Only one thing is certain. She's the only one who comes in this cabin. And she comes for you.
Hand jobs. Alright, enough.
Oh, yeah, it's almost over.
What?
This is.
Wow. I can do this better myself. Yeah, that's funny. Alright, so yes.
So there you go.
Hand jobs need improvement. I'm just saying that. Public service announcement. and I basically corrected the most common mistakes. It's like when people can't escape side control. There's only a couple things they're doing wrong. Like they've seen the move. You know the move, but you don't know the move. That's all. That's all. Erica, what do boys fuck up? What don't we know how to do?
Oh,
Like what don't we simply just don't know how to do?
Just number one. You don't have to list. You don't have to make a list.
Yeah, don't think hard. Just I came right away. It was hand job. I'm right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
I would say blowjobs for us.
That boys don't know how to do?
For me,
Yeah.
Boys give you blowjobs?
yeah, and they're bad.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying now.
Now, do you jerk off?
Yes.
Okay,
right.
so
makes
you
sense.
get blowjobs.
Yeah.
Because not everybody would say that.
That's not how people talk in general.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
When girls talk, yeah, that's not.
I was like,
Yeah.
What is it, cunnilingus?
well, that's a lame thing to say though.
They say eating out.
Eating box?
Something like that.
That's, not,
PhD.
that's, a,
But
that's a little bit more
I
crass.
like what you did.
That's
I like
what-
what you did there. All right, so boys suck at blowjobs. I think that's
Yeah.
generally true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They think that their dick is like the only thing that we want. It's not.
Yeah, I get that.
So, kiss it.
You have to give smooches, boys.
There you go.
Smooches from other lips. Come on.
There you go.
But they have to train.
It's
How do you
practice.
train?
Practice. You have to be a willing
See,
participant.
that's the thing, though. Who's gonna let you practice and like have all those missteps? Who's gonna be like, who's rolling with you when you're a white belt? You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to.
The person that's trying to groom you. It's obvious, don't you know? Have you not had that experience where you were groomed as a child? Yes, you have. Don't look at me.
Sir.
See, you looked at me like it was like shame.
Groomed
You're-
as a child.
Groomed.
Sir,
As a young
dangerous
man.
talk.
18, 17, 18.
Don't get me Milo'd.
17, 18. You weren't groomed as a child by an older woman.
Sir.
You cannot. If you don't say yes, I'm looking right at you right now. You cannot.
He's squirming. He's
Yeah, so I'm
squirming.
like, I
Look at
know.
him.
I'm like, I've experienced it. I know you've
Don't
experienced
you
it.
Milo me. That's what they did to Milo.
Well, you weren't groomed. That you were chosen.
You were just...
Oh,
Like they saw after you. They're like, you look like you're easy to be molded.
Oh, stop.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what happened.
Yikes.
It might be close to the truth.
So I know I'm a better person because of it. So I appreciate it.
It's like,
Shout out, Melissa.
who says no to a grown up who's attractive when you're not quite a grown up yet? Like, I wasn't a grown up yet.
Right.
But I did not say no.
Yeah.
And
Can't rape the willing.
I'm not mad that I didn't say no.
See?
There you go.
So there you go. Don't Milo me, you son of a bitch.
I'm on my. I said my
I'm
own
being a
statement.
cigarette hoe.
Because-
Sorry.
Because Milo said that it's like okay and it's common.
Right. I didn't say it was okay.
That's not what I said.
Yeah. We were saying like you were asking who. It's not.
I said
who.
I am mad
Yeah.
about things that have happened.
You just asked the question of who would do it, and I gave you an answer.
I'm super mad about other things that have happened. I'm not mad about that. not mad about that at all.
Yeah. I'm content. I learned enough. It was a good study session.
Just under the learning tree.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm a doula.
So what else is going on in the streets? We talked about the UFC.
UFC. We got the one that's coming up Sunday.
Oh, you know what we should talk about?
The party.
The party.
The party.
So first of all, I'm teaching an important class on Saturday at my academy, this coming Saturday. So if you fuck with me, if you consider yourself my student, definitely be there. If you think you're my homie, you know I love you, be there. It's 9 a.m. Show up. What to do?
I have to work.
Respect. I still love you too.
We'll Photoshop you in.
Cool. You're still the
We'll
homie,
just
don't
put-
worry.
We'll Photoshop you in. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Send us a good picture and then we'll Photoshop you.
We Skyped a homie in from my black belt. He was in Afghanistan, and we just like Skyped him
Okay.
in.
Okay.
So
First,
we gotta Skype your ass in. We'll Skype your ass in. Just do it on the low on your phone, just like
I'm here. What's all that noise in the
Out here.
background? You just hear feet stamping on the
Instagram
ground.
Live. So yeah, be at that class, and then the following Saturday, I'm gonna be at an MMA event to watch my homeboy Kobe the Don put the fucking whooping on a motherfucker. Immediately following Kobe's fight, I'm gonna go back to my crib, go back to my house, and I'm throwing a motherfucking party. And I don't really have to be anywhere ever again. I don't think I'm going to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And it's not for your kids, and it's not for like people that like want to have like good lives. You know, like if you're offended by anything ever, don't show up. Love me from afar, cause I'm cutting loose. Like I haven't cut loose in a long motherfucking time. Like real depravity shit is what I'm on right now, because I'm gonna go and like literally be a good boy. Like, you know when people go to rehab and they do that last hit of crack?
Last bump.
Like, well, I'm not smoking crack because I don't smoke crack.
There you go.
But you know all the stuff I do like that I'm not doing anymore?
Yeah.
Like cigarettes and your girlfriend. I'll be doing those things.
So shout out to your girlfriend.
Shout out to all your girlfriends. Don't ask to see my DMs. It would hurt your feelings. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. Everybody's nice. I'm sure you're very nice. I'm kidding. I'm just talking shit. But I'm serious though. Like, not for the faint of heart.
Don't look at his DMs.
No, I'm kidding about that. I'm not fucking anyone's girlfriend. Currently. I think.
He said, I don't know. So they'll tell me eventually.
Well, I did get a DM that mentioned that like somebody was getting followed, and I'm like, so that means some dude thinks he's talking to you or he's talking to you, and you still just need some kind of release. But you keep your drama over here, away from my little life, and I think things worked out better that way. I know you don't have any weird news,
I do.
but you don't even have the internet.
I come in prepared before we go live.
Oh, that's what you were doing upstairs?
Yes.
This motherfucker.
So I got one. Man goes into an abandoned house in Texas to smoke weed and finds an overweight tiger.
All right, now. This dude came up to an abandoned house, also known as a bando. If you go into a bando, you might think, all right, there might be a crack hoe in here. There might be a dog or a bunch of cats, maybe some rats in here.
Mm-hmm. It's a possibility.
Let me just smoke this blunt in this bando. So you start to open up some shit. You start to crawl in, and you're looking around. You know what you don't think you're going to see?
A tiger.
A motherfucking tiger.
Specifically an
An overweight one.
An overweight
So that
tiger.
means it's eating everything.
No. So what happened is that it's not a true abandoned house. Like somebody comes in because there was like food all over the place, and they were obviously feeding the tiger, but they just kept it caged. So you come by, drop some food off, and then like leave. And so basically, the officers didn't believe them because they thought like, oh, these guys are just high.
Because there's a tiger in this motherfucker. So did the cops come because somebody saw him?
No,
he called the cops.
He called the cops. It's like,
after he smoked his blunt.
Yeah.
He was like, oh shit,
He's
nigga.
like- he's like-
Instagram live. Nigga, I'm in the bando. Look at this shit. These niggas got a tiger.
So at first the police didn't believe him, so he show up and he's like, no, dude, like, come check it out.
That's how you threaten people, you know?
Yeah.
When you're selling crack out the bando, you're like, hey man, you're $7 short. You rattle the cage and it's like, roar. You're like, give me my $7. Dude's like, oh, I'm sorry. It's like,
Oh, that's what I thought.
hey, cuz,
Yeah.
a kilo is a kilo. That shit look light as fuck.
He said, you know what else?
Rattle the cage.
He's like, oh, I'm cool with
Oh
that.
yeah, here's 28 more grams. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. It just didn't look right to me.
It just didn't look right. So,
There were no weapons found in the house.
there was no weapons found. That's a different story. It's from
Is that true?
what? There was no weapons. There was nothing. All it was
I'm telling you, they were selling drugs out of that bando, and that was like the muscle.
Female tiger.
yeah,
You don't need drugs if I have a motherfucking tiger in a cage.
guns.
They were guns?
No, you said you don't need guns. You said no, you don't need drugs. You meant to say guns.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You don't need guns. If you got a tiger in the bando, you just rattle the cage and look him in the eye.
No,
I'm sorry, nigga. What'd you say? Tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Betsy's hungry.
You're gonna be eating.
today.
and you know what the best part about that is? You can
What?
you can technically buy a tiger and keep it as a pet.
In what state?
And well, you can talk to Mike
There's
Tyson.
a lot of tigers in
You
Texas.
can talk to Mike Tyson. He had 2 on leashes. He was just walking around with those. Yeah, there's a lot in Texas.
Look,
Las Vegas.
a little savanna is one thing.
Mm-hmm.
But even a serval is too big. Cats are fucking evil killing machines.
Yeah.
You can't have a big one in your crib. Like, the little ones eat you if you die. It would eat you if it could.
Yeah.
Your cats would kill you if they decided to. Like, if they could. They know they can't. They can't win the fight. So they don't start it.
That one would.
But that one would win the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tiger's going to win. And so, when you're entertaining and convenient and not upsetting it in any way, you're safe. But the second it's like, what the fuck was that? You're dead. You're dead. And you can't have pets that can kill you like that. See, a dog, you can have a large dog.
Yes.
You cannot have a large cat because the dog loves you and cats do not.
Cats.
No matter how much you love your cats, you have cats, no matter how much you love them, they tolerate you.
I can't trust you.
They do not love you.
I can't trust you.
They don't love you. Why can't you trust her?
I don't. People who have cats, I just don't trust.
I used to have cats.
But you don't now.
No.
So there you go. The fact is,
But I entered that relationship knowing what the fuck it was.
And then you wised up.
I love you. You use me for warmth and a source of food that you don't have to kill. But you don't love me. You would kill me easily.
Yeah, and then
Happily.
you wised up.
Pardon me. Yeah.
Yeah, so you know better now.
No, I would still have a cat.
Yeah, see, there you go. Stop saying that.
Like I was just saying, like a little Savannah, but you don't have it in your house.
You have it
Have
out
the Savannah in a display because they're not your friend.
with the glass.
They're a cool killer that you can feed shit to. But it doesn't love you. Like, being around Heinzie, the English Mastiff that my friends have, makes me want a big dog eventually. They're wonderful. They're so nice. And they're so big.
What's up? And it just comes sits down on you.
Oh, it gives you the push. But then you have to push it back so it knows what's up.
Get off me, kid.
Fuck out of here, cuz. You don't run this shit just because you have 20 pounds on me.
You just throw it on the ground. Just
Fuck out of
'cause.
here. I speak words. It makes me better than you. That's how life works. And if I speak words better than you, no matter who you are, even if you're another person, I'm better than you.
Yeah, that's true.
So I can communicate and make my point across.
So guess what, Mr. Mastiff? I'm well above rough. I'm smoking that shit. Like, leaving rough in the fucking dust. So that means I make the rules. Because they love to try to make the rules. You know their move, right?
What they try to do?
Dude, this is their move. Their move is, so if they want attention from you, it's this. It's like, and then the weight just increases. They just bury themselves in you. And it's not a smack.
It's just like a slow.
It's like I make contact, and then I'm gonna put my weight on you until you acknowledge me and accept me. And then sometimes you have to be like, "Oh, I accept you. Now get out of here." And sometimes I'm just like, Psh.
Sometimes you just walk away.
And I walk through him. So fun to walk through him because he's so big. Just like,
No eye contact. Don't even look.
I run this shit.
I look right at him, tell him, "Hey, move."
Alpha is fuck.
So I just knock him over.
Meanwhile, I'm like, I love you. I love you. But like, it's good for them to keep them in that mental spot.
It is.
I do it for the puppy.
Do it for the puppy.
Yeah.
Do it for the vine.
Dude, weed is legal.
In Las Vegas.
Prostitution?
Gambling.
I don't gamble.
Oh, okay. Just letting
That's
you
a
know.
joke.
Letting you know things. Letting you know things that are legal. It's like, I don't
It's like weed's legal. Prostitution's legal. I don't gamble.
Say, man, maybe you have morals somewhere. I don't know. You cross, you just like that's the line you have.
No, I don't have prostitutes yet.
There you go, because it's not legal.
Correct.
See, I understand.
This is too scary.
Yeah, you don't know what can happen. So the next thing you know is Jillian, and then the next thing is no hands up.
Hands up.
He said, "What? How'd you put that gun in? Where'd you get?
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get the vice cops or just some fucking hoods to come over and beat me up with pipes and steal all my shit.
Bag full of oranges.
It's like, wait a second, you don't look like your name's Heather.
You look like you have a. Looks like you love your dad.
Like, no thanks. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that drama. But like, if you could have a very controlled interaction that was safe for all parties, why wouldn't you do that? Especially since I'm not going to be out there trying to meet friends. I'm there to work. I don't want a girlfriend. I don't have a job. Like, I have a job.
Unless you want to have like another job.
Yeah. I want to have other ways of making money besides making sure that Jess gets the best training I can give her.
Yes. So
But yeah, that doesn't sound like I'm not dateable.
currently,
Quite undateable.
currently, when
Yeah.
he hits the ripe old age of 40, watch out.
That's the trajectory, really.
I'm planning on his life for him. He doesn't even know it. I'm telling him right now.
He told me I was leaving. Now he's telling me when I'm 40, I'm gonna be slanging dick.
No. That's not when you're slinging dick. That's when you're starting to like, it's like, it's getting a little slower. It's like things are starting to slow down a little bit. You're like more like you're on the prowl, like looking and sizing things up. Like, you seem like you made it through the storm pretty well. I'm gonna pick you.
That's what I'm gonna choose my wife.
Yeah, that's where
Me wife.
long-term soulmate, whatever you want to call it.
How old is she?
That's an interesting question. I feel like you would pick somebody who is 10 years younger than you.
How old do you think she is?
8 years.
Just trying to hedge your bet.
She's gotta be smart though.
Or at least you
10
guys
years
didn't
is
say
too-
she was 19.
Oh, we're not doing half your age, no.
Because I think you'd get too self-conscious about that publicly.
I don't think you would.
I think he would. He would. In certain situations, he would. He would not be okay with that publicly.
It's tough.
See?
I told you.
He's thinking about it. It's tough.
You guys, I've been around girls around that age before.
Mm-hmm.
They're stupid.
It's not that.
Oh, I think they're stupid.
It's just creepy because you could be their dad, and like it's a weird
Okay, that
situation.
just went there.
It's just I'm just saying it's a weird thing where like people like it's like is he like taking him forcibly against her will?
Yes.
Or, see?
That look from every now and then, like when people are
See?
like, "Is that a child?"
Yeah, like
And it's like, "No, this is not a child anymore." She's like 20.
see that's my point. It's like
That's like a grown up,
yeah, but it's a weird line to
but
deal with.
not.
It's like
but
they don't have a
not,
stamp
man.
on their forehead.
It's like it's not that you're not a grown up, but like you're not an acceptable partner. Like we can't be partners.
For you.
It's too weird. The likelihood that we can be partners is unlikely. Is what I would say is most accurate.
See? So I still say 10 years younger. So I'm shooting that unless
Sounds about right.
see?
But I could go younger though.
And he could.
Yeah, 25 is his cutoff.
It is.
Please.
There you go.
If you're 26,
Prime.
I mean, I don't know how many kids I'd want to have.
Yeah, he's trying to make sure the no autism rule like comes into effect.
Sir,
It's
I'm not saying anything about autism.
That's just the truth. It's like-
Anthony's random statements have nothing to do with my brand or... No, I'm kidding.
I'm getting a call from my lawyer right now.
It's like,
It's like, Anthony, you can't say that. It's like, no, it's
texting Anthony. Shut the fuck up. About autism. We don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
He said, I've heard from enough people that
We just lost 50 listeners because of your shit.
so
Go.
the autism community just went up for us now. They're just like,
No, just
yeah.
it's harder on a person's body
It
as
is.
they get older. So I don't want to think of like a woman as like, I need a different specimen, a younger specimen.
To plant my seed.
Actually, that makes sense. You can, yeah,
But it does make sense.
fresher soil,
Things should make sense.
fresher soil. Yeah,
32 is still fresh.
yeah. Like, it's like
No,
the,
it's not.
the risk goes up. Like, after 30, it's like pretty much like it pretty much starts going downhill.
Well, I'm fucked.
No,
You're not
No.
you got chances. I'm just saying, it's just like complications increase.
viable is different than fresh.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Love you.
Yeah.
Just being honest. Like 32 is fresh. I'm like, no, it's not. Like 32 has had a life. Like,
Yeah.
32 is not fresh.
Yeah, you're right around. You're like the sell by date. Like that's where like should I questionable? Like should I eat this? Yes, no. And then you kind of like yeah. So just a few more days after the sell by date, and you're good.
That's 100% true.
So yeah.
I mean, but
Sorry for my stale bread.
no, no boys are like
Jesus.
viable until they're like 26 at the earliest. And then we're probably good until we're about 40.
Yeah.
And then there's like a second win that some of them get.
Yeah, like it's like you get like in your 70s where like, you know, things just start to work out again. Like whatever happens, like you may lose your kneecaps, but you're still ready to go. Like all of a sudden things just pick back up.
I mean, like, no, some dudes like hit 40 and level up a little bit. And some dudes at 40, it's
Just
down
down.
from there. So it's like you have to acquire enough to be capable. And some dudes do that during those years of like college, grad school, and they enter a career where they're stable enough to start to demonstrate that they're capable of taking care of somebody. So they become more attractive mates, right? So those dudes get married between 26 and 32.
yeah.
Right? Then there's people with different values or different levels of competency. Right? And those motherfuckers don't get married then because we're not ripe.
It's called being on the slow track, kids. You know,
Yeah.
something-
Slow track.
Slow track.
Slow track right here. Raise your hand if you're on slow track. So so I spent that time partying and doing drugs and working well beneath my potential. Then I accidentally backed into this career of becoming some kind of expert in jiu-jitsu. And now I have an ability to maybe jump my life up a level right now. So I'm one of those people who's likely to have that 40 to 60 be a really fun time of their life. And then I'll get old and die.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Which is good to me. Like, that sounds like a fun life.
Yeah. You want to die just before you start feeling you can't do anything.
I don't want to be too public about that.
Oh, okay.
Because
well,
it might send people the wrong message.
well, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be too incapable.
It's not that I want to be too... It's like... The idea of being alive and unable to do things that I like to do is not appealing.
Yeah.
I will say that because that is entirely accurate. So it's not... There's no particular age. But if I'm like, oh, I can't do things that I think are normal and are part of life...
So look at
I'll have the check, please.
look at the sun.
Does that
look
include
at this. Look at the
sex?
sunset.
Does that include sex?
It could be a factor. That's a factor
Okay.
for sure.
Well, you can have sex when you're old. Old people have sex all the time.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they do.
I guess there is lube and pills, so yeah.
Yeah.
Even before there were pills, though.
Yeah, they still did figure it out.
Make it work. Just like,
Something.
yeah.
Something.
People are coming until they die.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. We'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
We're going to be coming right until you
Well,
die.
you felt like stale bread, so we had to like reassure
No, those
you.
were your words. I just put them in your into your.
No.
You just turned it. You made a grocery analogy. Well, actually, no, I made the grocery analogy. You complimented it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
It was
I
good.
appreciate it. It was good. It was a good point.
Yeah,
I
it was-
appreciate it. So high five.
Yeah.
Stale bread.
Stale bread.
Stale bread. All right, guys.
Yes. What, you gonna call it quits?
Yeah. So we can just hang out like regular people instead of being on the podcast.
All right. Okay.
See you later.
Wait.
You peeps.
Did you hit it yet?
Yeah, I hit it.
No, you didn't. God, you're such a bastard. Guys, I'm teaching until the day before I fucking leave.
Remind them again.
I am leaving on the 25th, so come fuck with me until the 24th. The podcast will continue. Do not trip. I am not done defending this city. I will do it from afar, and I will get stronger. I'll become more capable, and I will help put Cleveland on the map, because that's where we belong to be.
There will be a short hiatus for the podcast, though.
That's fine.
Just because of traveling. Just because you're traveling, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be busy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Erica, for showing her face on my show.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Goodbye, Internet. XOXO.